So the first time they have this starting five, Whitfield instead of Muhammad, who will come off the bench. Philly Che, though, does start for the second straight game. On the interior, Tony Morgan, Inez Naredo, Kara Dunn, Zoe Smith, and Ariadna Termes, the starting five for Georgia Tech. Those are our Safeway starting lineup. Safeway, the official grocer of the Oregon Ducks. And here we go. We are underway now. They fixed the clock. They put a second back on. So one of those neutral, non-conference clashes where you got to kind of create your own energy. Home crowd for either side. Sophia Bell throws it inside to Che, middle of the key. Kick out to Whitfield, left wing. Thought about the three, goes back to Che, left block. Powers it up. Nothing there. It's a 3 in the key called against Philly Che. Averaging 4 assists per game, leading the team. Second team All-ACC selection a year ago. A talented junior guard. Down the right corner, Naredo goes down to Termes. Little fall-away jumper, missed it short, and Che might have blocked it. She has the rebound. Give it off to Scott. Throw in the front court to Bell out on the right wing. Crossover move, back to Che up top. We're scoreless, 45 seconds in. Oregon's second offensive possession. Kelly with the ball up top. Comes off a screen, drifting left between the legs, looking inside, lobs it into Che on a deep post up on Termes. Back up to Whitfield. Now over to Scott on the right wing. Bell rotates it back to Whitfield. Lost the handle. Naredo with a steal for Georgia Tech. Throws it ahead to Zoe Smith to the rim, and she finger rolls it in. And on the right wing, Scott, quick three, missed it short, and the rebound pulled in by Smith. Morgan throws in the front court all the way ahead to Dunn. Spins in the lane, powers it up, missed it, got her own rebound, back up, missed again, and Che's got the rebound. She goes up to Scott. Over the timeline, Pierce a one-hand pass ahead to Whitfield, who lays it in. They swing it around the perimeter. Naredo bounces to Termes up top. Down to the baseline to Dunn. Reverse layup, no good. The ball is tapped around, controlled by Che. Man, Che is dominating the paint right now. Just her presence. She has a block shot and 3 rebounds. Kelly with the ball in the front court for Oregon. Out on the left wing. Che comes for a screen. Kelly bounces to her. Che has it up top. Now to Scott on the right wing. Scott jabs. Trying to lob it to Che. It was thrown behind her, a one-hand catch. Now to Bell right wing, fires up a long 3, buries it, swishes it through. Sophia Bell shooting so well this year. She leads the team with 11 made threes. 4 games with multiple made threes in her sophomore season. 5-2 Ducks, 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Out in the right corner, Naredo catch and shoot 3, in and out. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Georgia Tech. It's Kara Dunn. Thought about the jumper left of the lane, but throws it back outside the perimeter. Naredo up top to Termes right wing. She'll fire up a 3. A rainbow shot banked in. Not sure if that was intentional, but she'll take it. Obviously it was a little off, but she got it to go. Whitfield with the ball up top for Oregon. Trying to throw down to Bell. That's turned over. Another Ducks turnover. Now throw it all the way ahead to Smith to the rim, and her layup is in. 5 points in a row for Georgia Tech. Mevius to inbound from the baseline. Gets it into Kelly, right short corner. Takes the jumper. Fall away, swishes it in. That's her spot. Now the Yellow Jackets will inbound it from the baseline with Danny Carnegie, the team's leading scorer. She gets it in deep in the paint to Dunn, and she's fouled. Dunn's first free throw is off. 7-all our score, 5:07 to go in the first. And Dunn, on the second free throw, swishes it through. It's 8-7 Georgia Tech. Rambis on a post-up, right of the lane. Turns to face, little fall away. Jay missed it off the back of the iron. And a rebound for Georgia Tech with Morgan. Looking forward, trying for semi-transition. He throws it out to Termes. Now it's a half-court set for the Yellow Jackets. Gets this Oregon aggressive player-to-player defense. Out on the left wing, crossover move, Carnegie to the right wing. Morgan, extra pass to Dunn. The Ducks able to recover. Morgan driving to the lane, gets inside and scores. Nice move by Tony Morgan, and her layup is in. It's 10-7 Georgia Tech. 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Kelly with the ball near midcourt. Comes off a screen from Muhammad. Gets it to Rambis at the right elbow, pops the jumper, and it's off. Rebound pulled in by Tony Morgan. She's a guard, but a very good rebounder with more than 6 per game in her career. Quickly driving inside, Zoe Smith misses a mid-range shot and got her own rebound. And she's able to put it back up and in. A short miss by Smith and track the ball down, put it back up and in. And it's 12-7 Georgia Tech now. Kelly with the ball on the right wing for the Ducks. Bounces to Muhammad. Bobbles, jabs, drives the lane. Muhammad off glass, can't finish. A little bit strong, and Dunn has another board for Georgia Tech. Morgan into the front court. Down to the corner to Smith. Goes back to Morgan. Mevius defending her. Off a screen, she switched on to Rambis. Trying to put on a move, drives, dishes, corner three, wide open, Carnegie off the mark. Termes gets the board and banks it back up and in. Sophia Bell and Ahisa Tute, the freshman from Luxembourg, making her debut in an Oregon uniform, besides that exhibition game where she played so well. Oregon down 7 with the ball. Falatena gives it to Muhammad. Free throw line, Jay takes it off to the left, no good. And the rebound, out of bounds, off the Ducks. And the star of the Luxembourg national team, who had multiple double-doubles trying to qualify for Eurobasket. Standing at 6 feet tall, very strong inside. Georgia Tech with the ball up 7. Carnegie has it out on the right wing. Shot clock halfway expired. Naredo drives, dishes opposite corner. Zoe Smith for 3, that's short. And an offensive rebound pulled in and put back up and in. Mevius looking, Ducks start the play to get into Bell, left wing, takes one dribble, throw it up to Falatea, now down to the corner to Mevius. She slashes the lane, inside, scoop layup, is good! The touch from Mevius, swooping through. Had to spin the ball to be able to have the touch to make that one. And that breaks a 3-minute scoring drought with a Mevius layup. 69 Georgia Tech, 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Naredo, I should say, driving inside, and her left-hand layup is good. Spins it off glass, just slashed in the key and put it up and in. Naredo having a strong game with 2 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Falatea comes off a screen, pops the J, and hits it for Oregon. Mid-range shot from Falatea. Tells them slow it down, hold for one shot to end the first, and they'll do just that. Fiso defending the ball near midcourt. Clock down to 10 seconds. The Jackets are 0 for their last 5. Morgan comes off a Blackshear screen. 3 seconds. Fiso's right on her. Gives it to Blackshear. Elbow J off the mark. A Tute rebound in the first quarter comes to an end. Activity Center on the campus of BYU-Hawaii. We're through 1 quarter of play on the Hawaii North Shore Showcase. Georgia Tech leading Oregon 18-11. Naredo out on the right wing, throws it down to the cutting Morgan, and Georgia Tech starts with a bucket on a play they drew up. Out of the quarter break, they get a layup with a slashing Tony Morgan. 20-11 Georgia Tech. Falatea with the ball out on the left wing. Throws it to Che up top, turns to face. Out on the right wing, Scott has it. Jabs right, between the legs dribble, goes up to Katie Fiso. Working on Naredo, dribbles left. Driving inside, Fiso, little mid-range jumper, missed it short. Che with a rebound, goes back out to Scott. She drives, mid-range J in the pull-up, good, and a foul. Scott and 1, nice finish. And she's been fantastic at the free throw line this year, 12 of 14, and she hits the free throw. 2-minute, 12-second scoring drought after scoring the opening possession of the quarter. Kara Dunn has the ball on the right wing. Now Blackshear looking left, dishes off to Danny Carnegie, the freshman from New York, the team's leading scorer. Drives, dishes, dangerous pass, nearly stolen but picked up by Smith. She drives inside, floater over Rambis, missed. Rebound, Muhammad, nice aggressive play. Muhammad able to body up the defense or the offensive players and get the rebound. Now the quick dish down to Rambis, attacks and scores. Rambis wasting no time attacking baseline and powered it up and in. 20-16, 7:03 to go in the half. Georgia Tech has missed 4 shots in a row now. Carnegie drives inside, floater no. Blackshear's got the rebound, put back no good. She's fouled by Rambis at 12 per game this year through 5 games. That's 14th in the country. They only have 1 turnover. The Ducks with just 4. 4 minutes of this game, none since the last about 9 minutes of play. Blackshear hits the second free throw to Falatea in the front court. Out on the left wing, pull up 3, short, on line but short, and Morgan's got the rebound for Georgia Tech. To the top of the key. Morgan in and out move, drives, wild shot off glass, nearly made it somehow, just threw it up over her head, and Oregon's got the board. Falatea, the Ducks have numbers, left wing, Kelly, throw it into Muhammad on the left block. 1 dribble, up and under, left hand finish, strong from Amina Muhammad. Banks it in off glass, 22-18, 6 minutes to go in the first half. The Ducks are so much effort and energy defensively, just trying to string together some points now. Drive inside, Kara Dunn, middle of the key, she traveled, and the Ducks defense starting to lock in. Kelly with the ball up top. Crossover, driving, left to the lane, stops, picked up her dribble, someone's got to help her, she throws it out to Scott. Now Muhammad up top, throw down to Tute in a post-up, middle of the key. 3 in the key, yep, 3 in the key. Falatea defending right, who's got the ball in the perimeter. Crossover moves. Falatea sticks right with her to Blackshear at the elbow. Jump shot, missed it short, and Wright's got the rebound. Smallest player on the floor, 5'4". She's got the rebound and the putback layup. And that breaks a string of 8 straight missed field goals by Georgia Tech. 24-18. Yellow Jackets lead. Shea with the ball at the right elbow. Turns to face. Kelly comes off of multiple screens. Give it to her at the free throw line. Off the screen, Kelly stops. Muhammad, free throw line, Jay, wide open, missed it. Shea with a rebound in traffic. Back up to Muhammad, to Falatea. She goes back into Shea in a post-up, working on the 6'6" Termis. Shea, 2 dribbles to Falatea, corner, pops the 3, buries it. Shea with a quick pass out of the double team, and Falatea cans the 3. 24-21. 3:24 to go. Morgan gives it up to Termis up top with Muhammad defending. Now back to Carnegie. Falatea trailing. Drives, hesitates. Nothing there. Has to give in the corner to Morgan. Contested 3. Missed it short. Shea with a rebound. That's her 8th in the first half. In the front court to Scott. Quick pass to Muhammad inside. Too deep. Couldn't get a layup up. And wisely just throws it back outside to Scott. Comes off a ball screen. Scott to the elbow. Slashing. Scoop layup. Oh, it's good. What a finish by Scott. Morgan, crossover move, dishing, punched away by Bell. She's got a steal, and a nice save to Mevius, and a foul, and they force 5 Georgia Tech turnovers. Ducks ball down by 1 with 2:21 to go in the first half. Muhammad with the ball just outside the left elbow. Looking right side to Scott off a screen, launches the 3, drills it! And the Ducks lead, 26-24. Morgan with it up top for Georgia Tech. Scott defending, dishes off to Smith. 1 dribble, mid-range Jay missed it. Offensive rebound inside, put back good, and a foul, Kara Dunn. Learn more at myoccu.org/get-duck-debit. And the free throw from Kara Dunn is swished through. Yellow Jackets 4 of 5 from the line this half. And it's 27-25 Georgia Tech. 1:44 to go in the first half. Shea with the ball in the left wing. Gets it to Scott up top. Comes off a series of screens. Picks up her dribble. Gives it to Muhammad. Looking inside. Muhammad. Spinning in the key. Dishes off to Che. Her shot's blocked by Zoe Smith. Georgia Tech's got it in the front court to Morgan. Out on the left wing with Mevius defending. Crossover, middle of the key. Dish to opposite corner to Dunn. She drives the lane. Stops. Well defended. Scoop shot's good. Bell, Scott, and Mevius on the floor. Well, Mevius is staying in there. Okay, so Falatea went out. Get the ball into Scott. Crossover move. Drives. Fall away shot, no good. Atute with a rebound, 4 seconds. Fouled from behind. Ahisa Tute fighting for the offensive board. Tute's first free throw is pure. Freshman from Luxembourg. Played in the exhibition game a few weeks ago against Warner Pacific. 14 points, 8 boards. And she hits both free throws. First career points for Ahisa Tute. And it's 29-27. Inbound to Chit-Chat right, 2 seconds. Half-court heave, no good. And it's halftime here on the North Shore of Oahu. North Shore of Oahu. Thanks to Chase Williams back in our OSN studio. And here we go. Ducks ball to start the second half. Oregon in their white uniforms moving left to right in front of us against Georgia Tech in their blues. Bounce pass to Kelly up top. Give it to Whitfield on the left wing. Down to Che on a post-up. Che takes a couple dribbles, spins left, goes glass and good. Che was 0 for 5 in the first half, and they immediately go down to her, and she cashes in. It's 29 all, 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Termis with the ball on the right elbow. Down on the right wing to Dunn. She pops a 3 and missed it. Kara Dunn, 0 of 3 now from downtown. Scott has the rebound to Bell in the front court. Trying to throw down to Whitfield in traffic, knocked away. It's a turnover. And it's the 6th Ducks turnover. Georgia Tech going the other way quickly. A drive inside by Morgan to the corner to Dunn. Now to the elbow to Smith. Wide open Jay, and she hits the jumper. 31-29 Georgia Tech. 9:07 to go in the third. Inbound to Deja Kelly. Jogs it over the front court. Right-hand dribble. Now they swing it around the perimeter to Scott on the left wing. For Whitfield screen. Now gives it to Whitfield up top. Looking right side. Pass to Kelly. Nearly stolen by Naredo, but Kelly able to corral it. Looking inside. Kelly, crossover, now to Whitfield up top. Shot clock down to 10. Whitfield with a crossover move, slashing inside. Pump fake, fall away hook, good. Nice finish by Whitfield. Pretty well defended, just a strong play. 31 all. Quickly, trying for transition points. They go to Naredo, now back to Smith. Left-hand layup, good. Nice finish by Zoe Smith, 33-31 Georgia Tech. 8:20 to go in the third. Scott with the ball up top. Comes off a Chase screen. Scott to the elbow. Now to Whitfield up top. She's wide open. She launches the 3. She can shoot that, but can't hit that time. 0 for 2 today. Georgia Tech with Quality wins over Georgia and South Dakota State this year. This would be a big win for Oregon on a neutral site. Be big for both teams. On the left wing, Naredo drives to the elbow. Jump shot good, off the bounce. That's Inez Naredo. Spins right. Still outside the three-point line to Whitfield. Launches a pass down to Che. It's a little high, and she's not able to corral it. Turned over. Naredo with a steal. To Morgan. Drives the lane. Dishes back to Naredo. Left block. In traffic. Her pass knocked away, but tracked down by Smith. Now to the right corner. Naredo launches the three. Missed it long. And Scott's got the board for Oregon. Ahisa Tute will sub in next opportunity for the Ducks, as will Muhammad. Deja Kelly driving inside, floater, good. Nice move by Kelly to give herself an easy two. And Deja Kelly with her second made shot of the game. 35-33 Georgia Tech, 7:04 to go in the third. Morgan off a screen, throw it down to Termes, deep positioning, missed the layup though. Whitfield with a late contest, throws it away. In the backcourt, Morgan's got a steal, Euro step, layup, good. Tony Morgan with a steal. Scott, now to Bell, right corner, wide open, three, long. It was online, off the back of the iron, no good, and Morgan has her now fifth rebound for Georgia Tech. Crossover at the free throw line, lost the handle, knocked away by Bell. Scott's got it for the Ducks. The defense is back. Scott pulls up with the elbow, and the jump shot just rimmed out. Pass to the near midcourt to Morgan. He's got on the left wing. Comes off a screen to the free throw line. Fall away, Jay, got it. Swishes it in. High arcing jumper from Tony Morgan. Kelly sets up the offense near the timeline. Tute there for a screen. Kelly slashing inside. Stops, little mid-range. Jay banks it in. Nice finish by Kelly off the dribble. Her second shot of the quarter. She has 6 now. 39-35. Georgia Tech leads. 4:23 to go in the third. Wright dribbles over the timeline. A slow walk. Crossover move out on the left wing. Kelly still on her. Now to Naredo. Quick pass down to Smith. Working on a Tute. Drive, stops, right of the lane. Bounce pass to Naredo. Extra pass. Blackshear layup good. Naredo's having a really nice game. Laie in the corner. Back to Kelly. Opposite side, Scott. She drives at the free throw line. Stops. Good transition defense by Georgia Tech. Oregon's got to set up in the half court now. Kelly driving baseline. Dribbles out of the pack. Throws it up top to Muhammad. Looking inside, lobs to a Tute, left elbow. Looking for a post-up move. Slashing, going off glass, missing, and the rebound by Blackshear. She goes off to right. Runs it over the timeline, lobs it ahead all the way to Smith. A tough catch. Now a left-hand layup is in. Laie fell down, and that allowed the lane for Blackshear. A tough break for the Ducks. 43-35 Georgia Tech. Scott comes off a screen. Pull up, free throw line. Jay missed it short. The Tute fighting for the rebound, but punched it out of bounds. Get a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock and inbound the ball with Carnegie. She lobs it into Smith out on the right wing. Now down to Carnegie, the corner, catch and shoot three, in and out. A Tute with a tough one-hand rebound. Georgia Tech now 1 of 15 from three. The Ducks are 2 of 12. Kelly on the left wing with a tough catch, driving inside all the way to the rim and lays it in. Kelly with 6 points in the third quarter. 43-37 Georgia Tech. 2 minutes to go in the third. Mevius defending the ball. It's Wright, the ball handler. Handoff back to Carnegie with Laie on her. Now to Naredo. She dishes to the corner, back out to Wright. Bounce pass down to Blackshear in a post-up. A Tute defends. Blackshear missed the layup, got her own rebound, and the putback no good, but she's fouled. Blackshear at the line shooting 2. Hits the free throw. She's 3 of 3 from the line today. Came in 4 of 8 on this season. She's got 7 points and 10 rebounds. Blackshear does. 6 offensive boards. She's been a big culprit in the offensive rebound advantage Georgia Tech has. Second free throw, no good, and there's another offensive rebound by Morgan, and she's fouled by Chet. Now Georgia Tech inbounds for the baseline. Wright looking to get it in. Lobs it in to Blackshear. Turns to face. One dribble, throw it near the timeline. Mevius stole it away for Oregon. Ducks the ball down by 7. Mevius in the front court. Drifts outside the three-point line. Now goes to Kelly near midcourt. Barks out instructions and sets up the offense. Now on the left side off the Muhammad screen. Dishes to Muhammad up top. She'll dribble, attack the rim, gets right by Termes and lays it in. Nice move by Muhammad, the quick step. And it's 44-39. Georgia Tech by 5 and the ball. 1:17 to go in the third. Left wing Morgan up to Termes with Muhammad on her. Bounces it back out to Wright, way outside the three-point line. Kelly's on her. Back to the Naredo on the left wing. Drives, stops, tough shot, no, a foul called. 1:06 to go in the third, 44-39. Georgia Tech leads. And Naredo hits the first free throw. She bounces twice, flicks the wrist, and makes both free throws. Rolls it in. 46-39, Georgia Tech leads. 1 minute to go in the third. Falatea, dribble up top for Oregon. Muhammad there for a screen. Falatea instead goes right. Looks inside, goes back up to Muhammad. Now to Che on a deep post up. One dribble, layup good. Nice pass by Muhammad, and Che had the positioning to score. Che with 4 points this quarter to go along with her 8 rebounds. 46-41 Georgia Tech. In the corner, wide open three, done. No. Rebound Kelly for Oregon. Runs it in the front court. Ducks trying to push. Kelly hesitates, drives, glass, good, and one! Deja Kelly. Chance at the line to add one more. The Ducks have had 4 shots in a row. Kelly takes 2 dribbles, and the free throw just rolled out. 3/4 of the way down, and it rimmed out. 46-43 Georgia Tech. 29 seconds to go. There is a 4-second differential between game and shot. Morgan's got the ball way out on the left wing. Georgia Tech content to slow it down and make this maybe the final shot of the quarter. Morgan with it up top against the Oregon 3-2 zone. Shot clock down to 9. Morgan, crossover, Mevius right on her. Right wing, Naredo to Termes at the elbow. Looking, dishing, left wing, Morgan drives, middle of the key, outside, Naredo, 3 at the buzzer, no. Rebound, Termes, 1 second. Morgan 3, missed it, and the quarter comes to an end. So they got a Naredo open look at the shot clock horn here in this Hawaii North Shore showcase. Brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Here we go. 4th quarter underway. It's Georgia Tech ball. Tony Morgan drives, dishes out to Termes. Left wing long, contested 3, drills it. Che was in her face, and Termes still able to stick it. Her second made 3, and it's 49-43 Georgia Tech. So they make 3s, but they've only made 2 today on 18 attempts, coming in with 9 makes per game on the season. Muhammad dishes to Mevius, left corner for Oregon. She'll pop a 3, not able to answer. She missed it short. Kelly, Falatea, Mevius, Muhammad, and Atute on the floor. Here's the inbound to Wright. Chit-chat Wright. 2 points and 3 boards. Goes down to Naredo. Short corner, fall-away jumper. Missed it. Offensive rebound done. Goes back out to Naredo. She'll pop a right wing 3 and hit it. And Georgia Tech's matched their largest lead of the game. It's 52-43, and the Ducks turn it over. Atute throws it in to... I think she was trying to go to Mevius, who wasn't looking for the ball. It goes out of bounds. 52-43. Comes out of a Kelly Graves timeout, and it's Yellow Jackets ball after the Ducks turnover. Right to throw it in from the baseline with a basket to her left. Throws it in Naredo way out on the left wing. Now up top to Termes. She's 6'6", but she's hit 2 threes in this game. Tute's on her. She's got it on the right wing now. 1 dribble, bounce past the back cutting Naredo to the rim for 2. And it's an 11-point lead for Georgia Tech. Largest lead of the game. 8:39 to play. Out on the left wing, Scott. Crossover, drives, stops, back to Atute up top. She dishes out to Falatea. Comes off the screen. Falatea drives to the elbow. Looking inside, nothing there. Down to Muhammad on the left wing. She'll dish to Falatea. Shot clock at 6. Off the screen. Falatea driving, throwing. Nobody there. Fiso can't save it, and it's an Oregon turnover. Here's the inbound to Morgan. Walks it over the timeline. Scott defending her. Now to Termes up top. Dishes back to Morgan. Drives the lane. Gets in the middle of the key. Hangs, dishes, done. Layup good, and a foul. The foul's on Atute. And Kara Dunn. Kind of has an interesting routine on her free throw. She actually does a crossover left to right after she gets the ball, and she missed the free throw. So Oregon's got the rebound. Ducks down by 13 with the ball. Deep post up Atute, slashes, and she's fouled as she tried to put her shoulder down and get to the rim. Takes a couple bounces, flicks the wrist, and drills the free throw. She's made her first 3, and make it 4 for 4. And remember, Philly Che is on a minutes restriction at this point, coming off the offseason knee procedure. Might not see her the rest of the way. She has 21 minutes played under her belt. Georgia Tech inbounds the ball. Morgan out on the right wing. Dribble off her foot. Has to pick it up. Gives it to Termes. Now goes back out to Morgan with shot clock at 11. Off the screen. Crossover. Morgan to Termes. Little floater off the catch. Get it. She puts it in. And it's 58-45. Georgia Tech leads with 7:23 to play. Kelly driving, stopping, and dribbling it back outside the three-point arc. Hands off back to Fiso. Off a screen. Fiso driving, stopping, looking, throwing to Atute. Hand off to Scott. She gets in the key, hangs in the air, and is fouled. Nice move by Peyton Scott to get herself to the line to shoot 2. 4th quarter so far, that's 12-2 Georgia Tech. As Oregon has only attempted 1 shot Scott drills the first free throw. It's 58-46 compared to 7 shot attempts for Georgia Tech through the first 3 minutes. So Oregon can take care of the ball and secure these defensive rebounds to equal that out a bit. Scott hits the second free throw. She goes 2 for 2, 58-47, 7:04 to play. Oregon still with that press. They get it into Morgan, who walks it over the timeline. Comes off a Termes screen. She switched onto a Tute. Left wing Termes, catch and shoot. 3, got it. Rainbow triple, drops in nothing but net. That's the 4th made Georgia Tech 3, 61-47. Kelly with the ball in the left wing. Crossover left to right, towards the baseline. Driving behind the back, bobbles, still has the dribble with Naredo on her. Now to Muhammad up top. Lobs it inside, trying to get it to a Tute. The pass is too high. It's an Oregon turnover. That's their 12th. Now Morgan with it, walks it over the timeline. 6:25 to play. Morgan, crossover move with Fiso defending. Now down to Termes. Looking up top, back out to Morgan. Driving baseline, hanging in the air, missing off glass, got her own rebound, dishes back out, Naredo fakes, trying to drive. The help defense is there, now out to right. She doesn't shoot, shot clock at 13. Drifts back near the timeline, will slow it down. Working on Scott, dribbling off a screen. Right, step back mid-range jumper, drills it. Gives it up to Kelly, a Tute. Handoff back to Kelly, circles to the left, behind the back move, shot clock at 6. Coming off on a Tute screen, Kelly, bounce past Muhammad at the elbow, jumper, missed it. A Tute with a rebound, 1 dribble, up, off glass and good. Asa Tute battling in traffic. She has 6 points and 5 rebounds in her collegiate debut. 63-49, Georgia Tech, 5:14 to play. Wright's got the ball in the left wing, crossover, drives, dishes, Naredo fakes. Now back to Wright, on the left wing, long 3, hits it. Chit-chat Wright. 5 points the last minute or so of play, and it's 66-49 Georgia Tech. With a Tute with the ball up top. Hand off to Scott, off a screen to the elbow. Stops and travel is called. So Georgia Tech went a bit smaller, trying to take care of the ball against the Oregon press. Get it into Wright, now back to Carnegie, the freshman, who's still scoreless. The Yellow Jackets' leading scorer was 16 a game. She had 16 on Saturday and then went over South Dakota State. Carnegie off the screen, drives, free throw line J, got it, rolls it in. Scott to throw it in with the basket to her left. Gets it in, thought she was gonna throw it into long. She bounces into a Tute deep in the post, goes left, left hand, shot off glass is good. Dribbling left, now on the wing, she gives it up top to Carnegie. Shot clock down to 9. Kelly right on her. Carnegie, step back, jump shot, got it. She created space with a big bump in the chest of Kelly defending and is able to hit a tough jumper. Her second made shot of the game. It's 70-51 Georgia Tech. Fiso drives, dishes down to Rambis, misses, but she's fouled by Dunn. Neutral court who Georgia Tech beat, so it'd be 2 teams coming off a loss tomorrow between South Dakota State and the Ducks. And that'll be at the same time, 4 p.m. Pacific. Second free throw, no good for Rambis. She missed them both, and Georgia Tech's got the ball. And Coach Nell Fortner for Georgia Tech will take a timeout. Take a lead in the second quarter. They were up 25-24. Haven't been able to get over the hump and take a lead since then. Out of the Georgia Tech timeout. Wright, Smith, Carnegie, Dunn, and Morgan on the floor. And a foul called against Oregon. And she hits the first. So she matches a career high now, 8 points. She's done 4 times now this season, those 8 points. 71-51 Georgia Tech, and the second free throw is good. A new career high for the freshman from Atlanta. Oregon going the other way, 72-51 deficit. Rambis on a post-up, fall away, Jay's good. Tough finish by Rambis for a second made shot. 72-53, 2:07 left, and the ball comes right at me. Almost took my head off there. The late reaction as the ball goes sailing behind me. Actually, just nobody should want to pass me the ball in general. Fiso gets it inside, throws it off to Muhammad, who lays it in. So Oregon with back-to-back bucket, and a rebound for Georgia Tech with 1:11 to play. Carnegie within the front court out on the left wing, long right on her. Gives it up to Morgan near midcourt. Bell defending tightly. Oregon trying for a steal here, and now they call a foul on the Ducks as they're very aggressive In less than 24 hours now, they'll be taking on the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, who are sitting at 3-2 on the year as Morgan hits the first free throw at 73-55 Georgia Tech. South Dakota State with the impressive schedule. They have a win over Wisconsin and Creighton this year. One of the top mid-major programs in the country. It'll be a tough game tomorrow. Georgia Tech will finish this tournament 2-0 in their 2 games as they just hit the second free throw to go up 74-55 at 51 seconds left. Bell off the screen to the top, and a foul called against Georgia Tech. Add to her total. The first free throw from Bell is short. 56% for the game. And the second is good. Short but rolled in with the touch from Bell, and it's 74-56. 48 seconds left. Inbounded to Morgan. Ari Long defending her full court. Morgan gets it over the timeline. Long defending her closely. Morgan showing off the dribble moves. Just trying to kill the seconds off the clock. Shot clock at 17, game at 35. 10 on the shot clock. Morgan trying to ISO Long. Crossover, back and forth. Long still on her. Gets inside. Floater, no good. Rebound, Smith in traffic. Throws it outside to right, but that'll be an over and back with 15 seconds to play. Oregon will get one more opportunity. More accurately, they get it into Fiso. Ducks down 18. Fiso drives, stops, right block, fade away, Jay, short. Rebound Muhammad, 1 dribble, and the putback is in for Amina Muhammad, who finishes with 8 points and 3 rebounds. And Georgia Tech inbounds the ball, dribbles out the clock, and it's over. On the campus of BYU-Hawaii, Oregon will have another chance tomorrow, but they fall 74-58. Georgia Tech is 6-0.